Hey YouTube, it's RotoBraden of DailyRotoHelp.com and FantasySportsAdvice.SportsBlog.com. If you're unfamiliar with what we do, we run a free blog, which is FantasySportsAdvice.SportsBlog.com, and that is where we give out our top plays at each position for that day's daily fantasy sport, or sports when they're coming up. Over at DailyRotoHelp.com, we go in-depth with analysis and give you a look into our analysis and our projections. We also provide full lineups for Fanduel, DraftKings, and Victiv for NFL, NBA, and finally MLB, which is coming up and which is my bread and butter. I absolutely cannot wait for baseball. I'm extremely excited to start playing MLB DFS again. I hope you guys are too. In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some rules and roster options for Fanduel, DraftKings, and Victiv. But before we get started, I want you guys to follow us on all social media platforms. So if you're watching this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And just by the way, we're going to be making a new YouTube channel in the near future, so look out for that. I'll have the new URL. We'll get all that up. Hopefully you'll move over there and subscribe over there. You can catch us on Facebook at facebook.com/fantasysportsguru22, twitter.com/fantasyadvice22, and Instagram DailyRotoHelp. Now on Instagram we do give away free lineups each week, so be prepared. You do have to follow us on there to get those, and those will kind of go into detail. Over at DailyRotoHelp.com we do have a subscription service, and the prices are as follows. It's a $2 a day, $10 a week, or $20 a month subscription. Unlike other sites, when you subscribe, you are only subscribing for one particular FanDuel, DraftKings, or Victiv site. But what's so unique about DailyRotoHelp.com is if you pay that $2, you're getting lineups for FanDuel, DraftKings, and Victiv. Same with $10 or $20. So definitely jump on that, and it's the best price around that you can find. So without further ado, what I want to do is I want to jump into talking about MLB on Fanduel, DraftKings, and Victiv. And first up will be Fanduel, its roster, and what you can look forward to in MLB, which is coming up in less than 3 weeks. As you all can see here, we're going to bring up Fanduel. So this is the head-to-head entry. I just made a dummy lineup. So we can kind of look at what to expect, what you can expect, and everything like that. So contests start Monday, April 6th at 1:05 p.m. That's Eastern time, so it would be 12:05 Central. If you guys are looking to play some MLB, you should have some time to do your research and look at just kind of the prices. Be aware that as of right now, it's March 17th. Some of these pitchers might be hurt, some of these pitchers might not be actually pitching, so you got to be kind of aware. They just threw everyone out there. They have the probable, that's who's probable to start the season, so you just got to kind of watch that. So you can make some of your dummy lineups now so you can have some spots to fill up in some of the GPPs, but definitely make sure you don't forget about all of your lineups that you've put in early, and then head back there and change anything you need to. So kind of just what basically FanDuel really is. You pick one pitcher, one catcher, one first, second, and third base, a shortstop, and then 3 outfielders. So I'm going to you probably can assume that there's going to be a lot of people who have not played MLB before. They're going to immediately go for Clayton Kershaw. I mean, I'm gonna assume that's probably a good, especially since he's going against San Diego. Let's see, can we see what he did last time? Yeah, you can. You can kind of go back and see that he did in September. He pitched 8 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks, 8 Ks, a 1.67 ERA, the win, and 19 fantasy points. So you can kind of see their latest matchups. Just kind of you can for NFL and for NBA. So. And you kind of just look the indicator, just go down and check out what all those mean. Definitely check out these all the time. This is recent news. This is breaking news if it's got the little dot on it. So I mean, you can kind of see which is pretty cool. There's 2 new tabs for FanDuel MLB this year. It's the weather lineup. So obviously there's not going to be any weather right now. but check that out definitely before it starts. And then it's pretty cool, new lineup info. So these are obviously posted lineups. They're powered by RotoWire, which is pretty cool that Fanduel teamed up with that. That is brand new this season. Can't wait. That kind of gives people an edge, and the other edge that it takes away is people not maybe knowing what lineups are what. Like some of the new players might go in and they might just throw a lineup together because that's who they like and that's all the popular people, and then they might not even be playing that night. So I mean, it's got its ups and its downs. So you kind of just gotta check that out. So yeah, I mean, you can go through, check out pitchers, catchers, first, second, third, shortstop, outfield, and I mean it's pretty straightforward on here. So let's just kind of take a look at DraftKings. I'm just gonna leave this page. So DraftKings is a little bit different. As you can see, you get 2 pitching slots. You get a catcher, first, second, third, shortstop, and 3 outfield. So with that, I mean, you're gonna have to look. You're gonna have to get your money because the two pitching slots pretty big. That's pretty big change compared to what you might be used to, or especially compared to FanDuel. Which I like on DraftKings is they have a scoring tab, so you can kind of see how they get their points. So 3 points is a single, a double's 5, 8 points for a triple, 10 points home run, and so on. And then you got pitchers, 2.25 points for every innings pitched, and go on from there. I mean, complete game shutout, 2.5 points. It's not a ton. You'd think, considering a win is 4. So basically the same thing. I mean, the prices are pretty competitive on both sites. You can just kind of see, you can go there and you can check all that out. You can export it, which I don't think you can do on FanDuel, but if you can, I apologize, I'm wrong. But yeah, so you've got the lineups, and then you've got the matchups, depth charts, and all that stuff, so you can kind of look, which is pretty nice. That's just something, you know, each site has to differentiate themselves from each other, or there's really nothing pulling them in. So that's why DraftKings definitely has the pitching. And I can honestly say I've never played on DraftKings for baseball, so I don't know how the double pitching is. But I don't play on DraftKings or FanDuel really anymore. I've moved all over to just Victiv, which is pretty neat because Victiv's one of the main sites. I think it'd be the third highest site. I think it goes FanDuel, DraftKings, and Victiv. And with Victiv, there's some, you know how some of the DFS sites block certain states from playing. Definitely Victiv, you are able to play on some of the sites. I know you can play on in Iowa more, and I think that's really the only site that doesn't have as much restriction as other sites. So as you can see, I mean, this is pretty much the same other than the 2 spots. So let's just jump over to Victiv and let's check out this whole new beast. And I mean, I'm not, obviously Victiv is brand new since last baseball season, and I'm pretty excited to try out the baseball. It's pretty different. Let's kind of just, I'm gonna let you look at this real quick and then we'll delve into it. So what is different? Obviously you can see pitching staff, 4 infielders, 3 outfielders, and a pinch hitter. The pinch hitters, I mean, I feel like it's the subsystem for basketball. So pitching staff, like it says, instead of selecting a single pitcher, you choose an entire pitching staff, which is awesome. So no matter who throws for your team, you'll be scoring points throughout the entire night. So I mean, that's huge. So let's say you go Clayton Kershaw and you pay up for him. So Clayton goes 3 innings, leaves hurt. Bring in the bullpen. Let's say they shut it down, have a no-hitter. That's amazing. So I mean, I'm pretty excited about that. Victiv really stepped their game up. I think that's going to be huge, and I think that's going to draw a lot of people over. And let's just kind of look at the infield. You can choose 4. You can have 4 first basemen if you want, which is awesome. But again, the team stacking, you can only have 4 batters from any one team. So I mean, that's good and bad. It has its ups and its downs as well. So choose 3 outfielders. You could have 3 center fielders as well. So that's pretty cool. You don't have the infield. I love the infield. How first, second, shortstop, and third, you can basically, you could have 4 third baseman. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, especially if there are people on the site that have double eligibility. I don't know if they're going to yet because they haven't brought up any of their MLB stuff. So we'll have to take a look at that. So the pinch hitter, you can draft a pinch hitter from any infielder or outfielder athlete. The pinch hitter position will count against your salary cap, but will not count towards your score unless they score more than another person. So that's exactly like the subsystem in basketball right now. So just as an example, if we're looking at what we're looking at right here, let's say that Colton Wong goes and he bats 6. He gets 6 fantasy points. But then you see your pinch hitter Tim Beckham, which I'm a big baseball fan, but I have no idea who that is right now. But so he's doing 11.5. So as you can see right there, it's going to be he's going to replace that. Or he's going to replace just whatever the lowest one is. So as of right now, if Robinson Cano stayed at 4.25 fantasy points, then Robinson Cano's, that will be gone, and they'll bring up Tim Beckham, and that he'll get the 11.5. So, I mean, they just threw this out. So here's the scoring. It's pretty unique. Earned runs, minus 2 points for every earned run, so that's really going to count against your pitching. But luckily, they had to do that because of how they're doing the pitching. The no-hitter, plus 2 points, complete game, plus 2 points, perfect game, 5 points. I love that. No other site will give you bonus points for like a perfect game. You'll get the equivalent because you get the win. You get 4 points on Fanduel and DraftKings. So I'm pretty excited to be putting all of my money and all of my business over here on Victiv. I hope you guys are too. If you guys are wanting to play on Victiv but you haven't yet, we're doing a great promotion for dailyrotohelp.com. So what you do is you use our sign-up link for Victiv, and you sign up. You don't deposit any money. You get 3 free chances to beat the Victron. So you have a chance to win $15 free. If you sign up using our link and do not deposit any money, email us your username on there. We'll go check out our refer a friend, and we'll go check out your name. If it's on there and matches up, we will give you 1 month free access to all of our lineups. That is a $20 value, but that's really not all. So if you guys use our link and you deposit $25 or more, you'll get 6 free chances to beat the Victron, which would potentially be $30 free. And also, again, email us your username to support@dailyrotohelp.com. Give us that username. We'll look that up. Once we've confirmed that, you'll get 2 free months service for all of our lineups for FanDuel, DraftKings, and Victiv, not just Victiv. So sign up using our link and play. You're going to get free money and free lineups. So regardless, let's say you sign up with our link, you do your 3 free ones, and you say Victiv's not for you, you're still getting at least 1 month free of lineups for FanDuel and DraftKings as well. So, I mean, that's pretty much what we got going on right now. I'm super excited for this MLB to start. April 6th can't come soon enough. That's 4 days before my birthday. So I'm pretty excited. This is a kind of little early birthday gift. And I'm kind of in talks behind the scenes with Victiv. And for anyone who's aware of the DFS scene, Fish Cake King, which is an awesome name, I love it, we are trying to come up with some sort of wacky, fun, limited GPP action on Victiv where we come up with some crazy rule that you have to abide by. So kind of like what he was talking, Fish Cake King and I were talking, and he likes to do these wacky tournaments where you have to win a GPP, which if you don't know, that's a guaranteed prize pool, or tournament. You have to win a tournament with like a pair of brothers or just a pair of people like Nikola Mirotic and Nikola Vucevic. Stuff like that. Just some fun ones. So we're looking into this. I've got the Victiv integration team. We're kind of going back and forth with ideas, trying to figure out if we can get a GPP, possibly like a capped at 250 players where you can only use, there's a certain prize pool or there's a certain pool of players that you can use. So we're throwing those ideas around. We're hoping to get that out by the start of MLB season. So we got right around 3 weeks to decide. So thank you guys for checking that out. Please like this video, subscribe. Make sure to keep following us because we are going to be launching a new YouTube channel with new graphics and everything. and I'm going to get the URL. It will be dailyrotohelp.com. I realize I've got some out there URLs, but since our site went live in November, it's huge. Had so many views, had so many people talk to me, subscribe, and all like. So I want to get you guys. I want to be uniformed URLs for everything that I have. So thanks for checking this out. Please thumbs up, like it, subscribe, tell your friends. Go check out fantasysportsadvice.sportsblog.com. That's all your free advice that you need in one spot. And if you guys want to subscribe, head over to dailyrotohelp.com. So good luck in the NBA until that is over, and then hopefully when the MLB starts, you're with us and we're bringing that bacon home. So have fun, guys.